In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how I traded the #1 strategy on the channel so far for 5 months straight using a backtesting software called Forex Tester 5. Let's get into it. If you haven't heard about or used Forex Tester 5 before, well, it's basically a backtesting software that allows you to demo trade your strategies on years upon years of historical chart data. They have historical data starting way back in January 1st, 2001 all the way to yesterday. That's over 20 years of historical chart data right there. Backtesting is super important because it allows you to see how your strategy would have performed in the past and to identify any potential issues with the strategy. This can really be helpful in making decisions about whether to use a certain strategy and how to adjust it for better performance. So the way Forex Tester 5 works is like this. Let's say you have a support and resistance strategy that you'd like to trade on the EUR/USD 5-minute time frame, for example. The first thing you're gonna need to do is draw your support and resistance zones, right? To do that, you'll click on this Graphic Elements button and activate your graphics panel, which, as you can see, is a toolkit containing all your drawing tools. This right here is the one we're gonna be using for drawing support and resistance. So we're gonna draw our support zone right here, and we're gonna draw our resistance zone right here. Now, with the zones drawn, all we gotta do is wait for the price to break above the support zone and then enter a long trade, or break below the resistance zone and enter a short trade. To let the market play out, all we gotta do is hit this resume button right here, and as you can see, the chart is moving like it would on a live market. Now, I know we jumped straight in and started taking trades, but don't worry. I will explain everything about setting up Forex Tester 5 and how to customize your charts according to your preferences. I'll go over setting your account balance and how to start the simulated trading and everything else there is to know about Forex Tester 5 towards the end of the video. So be sure to stick around for exactly that. So as you can see here, the price is now approaching the support zone, and it broke and closed above the support zone. So we want to enter a long trade, right? Now, as opposed to TradingView where we would normally pick the long tool and place it on the open of the next candle, with Forex Tester 5, all we gotta do is wait for the next candle to open and literally enter a long trade as you'd normally do on a live account. So here, as you can see, the candle closed and this is the open of the next candle. To enter a long trade here, we're gonna click on this market order button and you're gonna be presented with this trade execution window. Now, instead of calculating what lot size to use, I'm just gonna say I wanna risk 2% of my account size. And of course, for this to work, it needs a stop loss in order for it to automatically calculate the correct lot size. So we're gonna set our stop loss right below this entry candle. Now, instead of figuring out what the exact price at this point is, which is what you would normally do on MT4 and MT5, with Forex Tester 5, all you gotta do is click on this eyedropper icon right here and position that stop loss line exactly where you want it to be, and you click. And as you can see here, it picked the exact price point for our stop loss. We're gonna do the same for take profit, so click on this eyedropper icon, drag it to the point where you want your take profit to be, and then you click to set it. After all that, click buy, and there you go. Our trade is running, and a small loss, of course, because of spread. Now, maybe you want a risk to reward ratio of 1:4. Well, you can set it just like on TradingView. To do that, click on this icon right here, set your risk, and then click apply. Then you're gonna position it at the exact entry price of your trade. Then you're gonna drag the stop level to your stop loss, and you're gonna drag this target level until the risk/reward says 0.25, like right here. And then finally, you're gonna drag your take profit to this target level right here. And just like that, we have a trade running with a risk to reward ratio of 1:4. Now, to let this trade run, we're just gonna hit this button right here that says resume, and there you go. Now, as the price is being replayed, you can see that it's not coming in one candle after another like on TradingView. Instead, the data is coming in on a tick-by-tick basis. A tick is basically the minimum price change of a currency pair. So for example, on slow moving markets, one candle on the 5-minute time frame can have between 50 to 100 ticks. If you're backtesting on TradingView, you're gonna miss all that tick data, but Forex Tester 5 will replay the 50 to 100 ticks per candle, which is really helpful in seeing how your trades progress over time. Also, another thing is that Forex Tester 5 has over 20 years of historical chart data, even on lower time frames like the 1-minute time frame, while on TradingView, you're only gonna get a few months. Forex Tester 5 has its own statistics panel that tracks your trading performance over time, while on TradingView you'd have to do that manually, and that can sometimes take a lot of time. Now, in comparison to MetaTrader, Forex Tester 5 allows you to just set the percentage amount you want to risk per trade, and it automatically calculates your lot size, while on MT4, for example, you'd have to do that manually. Also, we saw the tiny eyedropper icon that you just pick and click anywhere on the chart where you want your take profit and stop loss to be, and it picks the exact price at that point, which is really cool. MetaTrader doesn't have that. But perhaps the most important benefit of Forex Tester 5 over MetaTrader is the fact that it takes you back in time. Demo trading on MT4 only relies on current and future data. With Forex Tester 5, you can demo trade on any historical data of the past 20 years, which is really insane. Honestly, this is the closest thing there is to live trading. To close the trade early before it hits TP, you just, again, right-click on the order and then close position. But we're not gonna do that because we want this trade to run until it hits take profit. I'm gonna fast forward for a bit. And right here, as we can see, the trade is just about to hit our take profit. And there you go. We entered here and we exited here. We can see the trade's performance on our account history, and this is the profit we made. Now, maybe you're like me and your strategy relies on custom TradingView indicators that aren't available elsewhere. Here's how you can demo trade your strategy using TradingView for chart analysis and Forex Tester 5 for trade executions and management. The strategy we're gonna be demo trading is one of the best on the channel, and it's this one right here. To know more about this strategy, you can watch this video. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna go over the conditions real quick. So I'm gonna demo trade for 5 months, starting from August of 2022 all the way to December of 2022. This is the chart of GBP/JPY on the 5-minute time frame. The first trade is gonna be this one right here. So this trend indicator right here is called Zero Lag SMA. You can search that on TradingView. Here are the settings that I used. This buy-sell indicator is called UT-Bot Alerts. Super popular indicator. Again, you can find it on TradingView. Here are the settings. And lastly, this indicator is called Money Flow Index. Here are the settings. Now, the conditions for entering this short trade are like this. First, this Zero Lag SMA should be colored red and the price should be trading below it. Second, the Money Flow Index oscillator, this white line right here, should get overbought by printing a red dot like this and then head straight into this gray area right here, also known as the transition zone. Lastly, the UT-Bot Alerts should print a sell signal, while the Money Flow Index oscillator is still within the transition zone. For a long trade, you just do the opposite of all these conditions. Again, feel free to watch this strategy's full video for a better understanding. I'll leave a link in the description. Right here, as you can see, our entry candle is on August 17th at 1905. Now, to take this trade on Forex Tester 5, the first thing you're gonna need to do is click on this new project icon right here. Type here your project name, your account balance to start with. For me, I'm gonna go with $10,000 and then click next. We're gonna be using GBP/JPY for this strategy, so I'm gonna scroll and select GBP/JPY. And then here you get to choose what period you want to backtest your strategy in. For me, I'm going to start from August 1st, 2022, but you can choose whatever date you want to start from. You can go as far back as January of 2001. As for the end date, you can choose yesterday if you want, but for me, I'm just going to choose December 31st, 2022. For testing quality, I'm gonna choose 1 minute and tick data, which means that it's not gonna just load whole candles like on TradingView, but it will also load the tick data of each and every candle. After that, click next. Then here you get to choose your time zone. You can choose your time zone, but for me, I'm on GMT+3, so I'm gonna select that. Here are the rest of the settings, and then I'm gonna click create. Now it's generating the candles and the tick data for us, and it's done. Gonna hit here to go full screen. Now as you can see, the chart is moving super fast because the simulation has already begun. We're gonna click here to pause the trading simulation, and then we're gonna go and change the time frame to 5 minutes. To do that, just click right here. So the first trade with our strategy was on August 17th, 2022. So I'm gonna play the simulation until it reaches that date and time. And as you can see here, there are controls to change your simulation speed. I can increase the speed, I can slow it down, I can pause it altogether, I can resume. So I'm just gonna fast forward to August 17th, which is right here. And you can also see the time. This is the exact time when our entry conditions were met. I'm gonna enter a short trade, choose to risk 1% per trade, set a stop loss above the most recent swing high. I'm gonna estimate my take profit to be around here, and then click sell. I'm gonna set my risk to reward ratio to 1:2. And then we're gonna let the trade run until it hits take profit or stop loss. Now for trade management, I can decide to move my stop loss to break even since the trade has already achieved a 1:1 risk to reward ratio. Now right here, as we can see, it decided to hit take profit. We can see that trade's performance here on the account history. Now I'm gonna do the same for all the trades between August and December of 2022, and then we'll see the results. Now, after taking the trades for 5 months, we now have the results as can be seen here on the account history. However, we're not gonna focus on this because Forex Tester 5 has another cool feature called Statistics Window, which is so much better than the history panel, something you can find on MT4 or TradingView. To activate it, click on Windows, and then click on Statistics. Most of these windows usually pop up as floating panels, which can then be positioned anywhere. Maybe here or here. I'm just gonna position it right here, and then I'm gonna drag this out to make it a little bigger. Now, as you can see, this panel has a lot of really useful information about our demo trading performance. We have days processed, months processed. Under the trades window, we have total trades, we have profitable trades, we have loss trades, we have consecutive profitable trades, we have consecutive losing trades, we have trades per day, we have trades per month. We can see the profitable trades per month, losing trades per month. We have the maximum profitable trades and maximum losing trade. And right here under the income window, we have the net profit made, we have the gross profit, gross loss, we have the profit per month, we have the average profit, we have the average loss, maximum drawdown, finally the profit factor and the percentage return on the account. We also have some other useful information right here, and that's really important. Again, something you can't find on MT4, MT5 or on TradingView, for example. This is going to give you an insight into how your strategies perform over a long period of time. And of course, you didn't take a long time to demo trade. For example, it took me just 8 hours to take all these 34 trades covering 5 months. 5 months of trades in just 8 hours. This is a game changer because it really expedites the entire process of backtesting. So no more worrying about,
oh, I don't have enough time to demo trade for 5 months.
with this software, you can demo trade for however long you want and have the whole process take just a few hours or a few days. One more good thing about Forex Tester 5 is the similarity to MetaTrader, because I know a lot of you guys trade using MT4, and using something completely different for demo trading probably isn't the best idea. So for example, you can right-click anywhere on the charts and you're gonna be presented with this chart settings window. Again, similar to MT4, but a little better. So here we can change things like the color scheme, we can change the background color, we can change the text and frame color, we can change the grid color, we can change the candle colors, and a lot more. And then we can go to settings, and here you can see all the settings that I personally use. You can again select what you want and deselect what you don't want. And we have more settings right here. Now, going through these menus up top is really not complicated. It's just something that when you get the software, you'll have to go through each of them to see what they really do. For example, under the home panel, we see there's this resume button that basically resumes your trading simulation if you paused it. Restart is gonna restart your simulation by deleting everything. The trades you've taken, the drawings, the indicators, and restart your simulation from the beginning. You can come here and select New Project. As you saw earlier, this is where you get to define your project parameters. The good thing about this is that you can have multiple projects at the same time. Anytime you need a new project, maybe for a different currency pair, you just click here and you can have your new project. We have this speed of testing window similar to TradingView, where you can basically adjust the speed at which your bars are going to be replayed. And then here you can change the chart to whatever time frame you want. You can even click on this cog icon to add any new time frame. Click on Add Time Frame and then type in the number of minutes right here and then click OK. And then we have market order and pending order for trade executions. The graphics panel contains all the drawing tools. Then here we have a list of different types of indicators. The rest of these menu icons are not really complicated, but if they are, once you have the software, there are interactive tutorials to guide you on how to use the software. Those can be found right here under the education window. We can, for example, choose how to. And right here, as you can see, they got all these tutorials to teach you how to use the software. So not only are you getting a software for backtesting your strategies, but you're also getting educational materials on how to use the software right in the software, and that is really helpful. To get the software, click the link in the description and then use this code for a 10% discount on any of the paid plans that they offer. There is also a free version, but just be aware of the limitations. For example, with the free plan, you'll have no way to save and load your projects. You'll have only 1 hour of uninterrupted testing, only 1 month of data for backtesting, only 18 trading symbols, no tick data, no floating spread, among other things. You can check their website for a full comparison. Again, the link for the software is in the description. Here's the code for a 10% discount. That's it for this video. If you found value, hit the like button below and consider subscribing to stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.